guys, this is Wally and Mabel from Southwest Portland Martial Arts. I think is this our 4th jiu-jitsu video? Sounds right. Today we want to talk about how to do jiu-jitsu if you have a bigger person and a smaller person, or a smaller person and a bigger person, which are the same thing. And we thought we'd introduce with just a really quick thought about hygiene, and then talk about what guard is, because we're going to work guard today. So in jiu-jitsu, like all contact sports, it's gross if your partner smells bad. So make sure you don't smell bad. That means change your clothes before you play jiu-jitsu with someone. Wash your hands and take a shower. And after you do jiu-jitsu, that's really sweaty stuff. Wash yourself. Super simple, right? No one likes to wrestle with a stinky partner. I shouldn't say that. Probably somebody does. I don't. All right. So enough about that. Let's talk about what guard is. Do you know what guard is? No? Guard is a position in jiu-jitsu, and it's the most common position you will see if you walk into a jiu-jitsu gym. Is at any given time when people are playing jiu-jitsu, about half of the people will be in guard position. So if I am on my back and Mabel is sitting inside my legs facing me, this is a guard position, right? This would be called open guard, and if I close my feet, that's closed guard. But she could also be standing. Can you stand on your feet there? And as long as my legs are in between me and her, this is still a guard position. Even if I am upside down, this is a guard position. So anytime my legs are in between Mabel and I, that is a guard position. If I am on my back, I am in what's called bottom guard, and she is in what's called top guard. And even though it can get a little bit strange in jiu-jitsu, the person in top guard actually has the positional advantage because they have gravity. What makes it harder to play this position in jiu-jitsu is since you're not allowed to hit, you can't take advantage of gravity in the same way you would be able to, say, in mixed martial arts or a self-defense scenario. Cool. You have any other thoughts about guard, Mabel? Did I describe it well? Yeah? Okay. All right, guys, so first we're going to look at how the smaller person can pass the guard without really breaking it. And this is the reason the smaller person can do this is because they're smaller, right? They're going to fit in a smaller space. And it can be really hard as the smaller person to back out of someone's guard who's bigger, right? Their legs are just too darn long. So check this out. Mabel's going to get inside my guard, and she's going to first look at the 3 parts of posture, right? The 3 parts of posture are coming a little bit closer. She's going to, she's got her hands on my hips, and she's going to sit back, and then she's going to look not all the way up at the ceiling, but maybe up at the corner of the room that you guys can't see back there. So that's her posture. So I want you to get your partner in your posture like this, and then I say, be strong there. You ready? Don't let me pull you forward. And you're going to pull with your legs and your arms a little bit. Maybe if your partner is really good at this, you can even start to like pull out on my arms like this and try and, here. Cool. So she's got that. We call that posture. The next thing she's going to do is going to wedge. She's going to bring this leg out to the side like that. That's right. And then the last thing she's going to do is come to combat base. See, this knee comes out, and now she's going to slice this knee up and over my hip, and then she's going to pull this leg out and come to mount. Right. Nice job, Michael. All right. You guys ready to see it from a slightly different angle? We'll turn this way. So she's in my guard. She finds her 3 points of posture, right? Sits, hands looking slightly up. I give her just this little bit of tug just to test her posture a little bit. She wedges, she comes to combat base, and then she slides up and over here to mount. That's right. Oh, and she does her victory dance there. Very nice. All right, now, as the bigger player, I can do that same thing, right? If she's on her back, she won't be able to close her guard. Here, scoot this way a little bit so we don't get out of frame. So put your head over here. There you go. She won't be able to close her guard on me. That's okay. She's got her legs around me like this, right? I still want my hands on her hips And I still want to be looking forward like this. As she pulls on me with her legs and her arms, go ahead, pull me forward. Yep, I want to sit up strong. If I don't, boom, I'm going to crash right into her guard. Yeah, I don't want to be there deep in her guard. So my hands are here, I'm looking forward, I'm a little bit up. And then from here, I'm going to wedge. I'm going to bring that knee to the inside. That's my combat base here. And then I can go, here, watch your hand. I want to step on your hand there. I can come across here, and then I can slide over to mount here. So as the bigger person, I could do the same pass. But I didn't step on her and do the victory dance. Should I do that? Yeah. I should. Okay. Dun dun dun. Nice job. So we have a way of getting out of someone's guard and getting to their chest. Let's look at how we can make this a little more like a game. She might use that same technique, but she might not. Her objective, if we play this game, she's inside my guard, is to get out of my guard. Now, she might wind up standing up, going back, right? She might wind up on my chest, but if she winds up on my chest, she wants her legs free from my guard, right? So that's how she wins. I win if I flip her over or if I make her tap with a submission. So we slap, we bump here, go ahead. So she's trying to get out, I'm trying to flip her over, right? She's still in guard here, she's almost out. Get this hand off your foot, man, get this hand off your foot. There you go, kick, kick, kick. There you go. So she's free. Right, she wins. And then if we switch roles, here, she's on her back. I'm inside her guard. She won't be able to close her guard, that's okay. She still wants to use her hands. She can, since I'm wearing a gi, she can grab on this and pull on it as hard as she wants. Remember not to grab single fingers though, right? Yeah, sometimes that ends up with broken fingers. Right, ready, slap, punch. Okay, go for it. So I'm trying to escape, she's trying to knock me over, right, or submit me. I'm still in her guard. See, this is still in the way. Now I'm free. That's okay. Slap. Bump. Nice. So one of the other ways you can do this game and even it out a little bit is if Mabel's in my guard. Here. Go ahead and sit on up. Come on in. Is we play again, slap, bump, but this time I don't get my hands. Go. So you try and get out of there, but I don't get my hands. You're almost out, yep. If I block your way forward, which way is open? Uh-oh. You're almost there. Oh. Nice job. So I flipped her over, so I won that one, right? Nice job. Do you see how you can make the game different by taking away the one person's hands? Cool. All right. Nice job. So let's look at what we do if we are standing against the guard instead of being seated inside the guard. We're going to do a leg drag to the mount. So let's set the scenario up like this. She's got her feet on my thighs, right? Here. And sometimes your partner too will have grabbed your wrist, right? Here. If this is the case, you probably have to do something about this first, like strip their grips. But we're going to forget about that for now. We're going to look at the legs. Here, I'm going to reach, this is going to be 6 steps. 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe they're only 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 6. 5, 6. You ready? Your turn. Go ahead and stand up. Yeah. Right. She grabs across, grabs my shin, pulls my leg across her body, steps. Yes, very good. And then take this knee. Oh, that's really smart. See how she moved up my leg? Because it's so much longer than her leg is relative to me. So she has more control of my leg now. Now she brings this knee across my body and then slips to mount. Nice. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Oh my gosh, she's got me. All right, so that is called, here, let me show it one more time and I'll just go over the pieces of it. That part that it's called is the leg drag, right? She's on her back. If you like knowing the names of things. When I pull her leg across like that. Here, go ahead and put your feet on my thighs. So this part, that's called the leg drag there. And then this would be knee ride. And you see when I do knee ride on a smaller person, I always want to do it across their hip bones, unless I want to hurt them, which I can't imagine I would. When you put your leg across their belly or their ribs, that's when you can really hurt someone. So here, it's probably uncomfortable for her, but it's not hurting her. And then I slide it here. Cool. Nice job. So we're going to play another game. This one's going to be a little bit like the last one, but instead of starting where she's on her knees and I'm on my back, she's going to start on her feet and I'm going to be on my back. Her objective is to put her chest on my chest without her legs being ensnared in the guard. My job is to either knock her over or stand up. So now there's more ways for me to win than there are for her. But she has a big positional advantage here because she's on her feet. So she stands up. To make it fair, you get 3 points of contact on the bottom. If you want to give this person advantage, you can make maybe 2 or even 1 points of contact. Points of contact simply means I'm touching her. Right now I have 2 points of contact, right? And then here, I have 3 points of contact, right? Now remember, I win if I stand up. So if she, go ahead and just kind of like run away. If she turns and runs away, here, I win because we're now in a neutral position, right? I've gotten a much better position than when I started with. All right, you ready to show them how to play? Let's give it a shot. Slap, bump. How many points of contact should I get? 1, 2, or 3? How about 2? Go. That's okay. Okay, so maybe next time I only get 1 point of contact. All right, so now she's on her back. Oh, scoot this way a little bit so we're in front. She's going to get, maybe I'll even give her 4 points of contact, right? So go ahead and put both your feet on me.
Better?
And grab my wrist. Yep. And see how she's been very kind here. She's grabbing my gi and not my rash guard. It's very nice. You ready? So you're trying to knock me over or stand up. Go ahead. That's right, I gave you enough space to stand up. Nice job. Good. Do you guys get the game? All right, so then the last thing we're going to do here is we're just going to play some jiu-jitsu. So in this last segment, we're just going to play a little bit of jiu-jitsu. Today we've talked about guard position, so we could start from guard, or we could start from wherever we want. Now we're super lucky that we have these mats, so it's even pretty safe for us to start from standing if we're both comfortable with it. Where do you want to start play from, eh? You want to start from standing?
Okay.
But we have to keep in this really small area, okay? I know, It's kind of a pain. So we stay on camera. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
We keep going now until somebody taps, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, go for it. She's using her distracting voice on me. Oh, nice guard. Nice. Good. Good. Keep going. It's almost there. Excellent work. So the techniques we went over today were the combat base into what's called a knee slice. And I really like that. Some people call it the credit card. I really like that for people who are smaller against someone with long legs. And this would work for me, this style of pass would work for me if, say, I was facing someone who was like 6'4", 6'5", really tall, really long legs compared to me. For her, it's a great strategy too, because you don't actually have to break the guard. You can kind of slice through it. And then we did the standing leg drag. Thanks, guys.